Hello and welcome. I'm Dash Roth, and this is Splinter Cell Chaos Theory for the PC. In our last episode, we finished out the New York City. Figured out that Displace is bad, so either Shetland's bad or somebody within the company is bad. So that's where we're currently at now. We're infiltrating Displace International's HQ. I'm pretty sure the blackout is still on right now. So, all right, well, let's get to it. All right, we have the offices of Displace International, Midtown Manhattan, New York City, USA. Displace International has been protecting Zaretsky, who contracted Lacerda to kidnap Morgan Holt. It must be determined if Displace is merely protecting Zarkizi or if they are also involved in the plot to acquire the massacres.
Now coming to you from our New York City broadcast center, we have Patrick Dunn of Watershed Electric on the line. Mr. Dunn, what do we know at this moment?
All we know so far is that this was not an accident.
If it's not an accident, then it must be intentional. Both us and the Japanese have been hit by this thing. I think it's pretty obvious who's responsible.
Here's a Tomo.
It appears we have something in common, Admiral.
Our analysis of the information footprint shows that the pressures which collapsed our power grids appear in many ways similar to those that collapsed our markets. I am certain the Koreans and the Chinese are involved.
Let's not jump the gun here, Admiral. We've had our microscope on a man named Zarkezi. He had access to weaponized IW algos following that business in Georgia. He was also a major DOE consultant after the blackouts here in 2003.
Yes, we are aware of this connection. Has Zarkezi been found?
Not yet, but it won't take long. I'll keep you posted.
Fisher, I'm afraid we might be facing an orchestrated attempt to push the world into a major crisis. Zarkezi might know more about information warfare than anyone on Earth. And the fact that Displace is combat-ready, essentially stateless and better equipped than most governments, we need to find out fast whether this is a coincidence or whether someone inside Displace is making a major move. That said, State Department has several very significant contracts with Displace. This thing is extremely political. I hate to do this to you, but keep it clean. Recon only, no fatalities.
Displace's offices are on the top 3 floors of the Hans Center Tower in downtown Manhattan. Recent financials indicate that they have invested heavily in their local infrastructure in order to maintain full operational capacity following even a major terrorist incident.
Satellite confirms Grimm's data. Displace is up and running at near to full capacity. It looks like they might be holding a meeting with members of New York City Council, possibly making a bid for protection or policing services to supplement the National Guard. They're prepared and opportunistic, that's for sure, but I wouldn't expect anything different. My money says they're playing fair, but if the boss wants to take a closer look, then that's what we'll do.
All right, and we think we determined that we're going to go with stealth.
Fisher, we need to find out if Displace and Zarkezi are working together.
But until we know, you want me to keep it quiet.
Don't kill anyone or I'll abort the mission. The Pentagon has contracts with Displace all around the world. The President will have puppies if he finds out we're doing this.
All right, let's see what our goals are. Retrieve the server access algorithm. Recover Displace's central server access algorithm by hacking the laptop of the executive in the meeting room or checking for a backup in the training area. Access the central server in the server room. Access the central server to determine if Displace is complicit in Zarkezi's possible crimes and find a way in through the R&D section. Don't kill anyone. Displace must not discover that intelligence operations are active against them. Killing anyone during the mission will result in immediate mission failure. So secondary or objectives or no notes, data map. Let's see here. All right. Well, let's go as we go.
hurry up, since the air is getting
Things
stale
going on
inside.
here. The hell do I care what Marco says? I don't even know him.
I'll tell him you said that.
Huh, go ahead.
Boy, are you in trouble.
Whatever.
Something going on with the ventilation system?
Oh, hey, who are you?
Pretend I'm Harry Tuttle.
Who?
I'm an ill-tempered and heavily armed heating engineer who's asking questions about your ventilation system.
I guess it's not working properly since the blackout.
So it shouldn't take much to shut down that big fan if I wanted to.
I don't know. Why would you want to do that?
The adventure, the travel.
Hey, okay. And don't forget to fill out your 26-7B/6.
I hope I can fill out that form.
You're certainly entitled to request protection at that level from the National Guard, I agree. But let's face it, the National Guard is a massive, cumbersome organization.
Sure, that's what we need, a presence.
On the contrary, the people want protection, they need protection, but they don't want to see protection. It frightens them. Having the National Guard on every corner will keep the peace, but at what cost?
They'll get over it, Julian. In the end, the thing they'll remember is that the National Guard is cheap. I'm dealing with taxpayers here. The last thing I need is another fiscal accountability scandal. What?
Come on, I want to show you something.
I wonder if that's Shetland.
Fisher, that executive. He probably has the daily access algorithm for the Displace central servers stored on his laptop.
Lambert gave me pretty strict non-lethal parameters.
If you stay close, you should be able to hack into his laptop wirelessly.
I'll give it a whirl.
Electrochromic windows. Could they be your windows to the future? Dynavision's all-new electrochromic window technology, the cutting edge of modern-day materials and energy research. Our windows are energy efficient and cost-saving, and provide your home or office with a unique and beautiful architectural element. How does this amazing and new technology work? Simple. An electrically reactive sheet of tungsten oxide is sandwiched between two sheets of glass. When an electric current is applied to the tungsten oxide, it is chemically altered, shifting from a transparent to an opaque state, or vice versa. The state of the windows can be controlled using normal wall-mounted switches or using our patented and all-new trans-glazed conductive dermis. The windows can be toggled locally at the touch of a finger. Since no energy is used to maintain the windows in either state, you're saving 24 hours a day, regardless of whether your windows are on or off. Call Dynavision to have your home or office evaluated for an electrochromic window retrofit. You'll not only receive the huge savings afforded by a reduction in energy consumption, but also cash in on new government incentives for responsible energy usage. Act now, and we'll include our new transglazed conductive dermis technology absolutely free.
Whoa.
That was weird.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's called an electrochromic window. A small electric charge can change the opacity of microscopic crystals embedded in the glass.
It's over there.
Cool.
I'm thinking that your OCP should be able to toggle the state of the windows. I'm uploading the specification to your OPSAT.
Thanks, Will.
See here, billionaire wins $1 billion lottery. WNM Newswire to subscriber, Thursday, June 28, 2007. Subject: billionaire wins $1 billion lottery. Pennsylvania steel magnate Brody Masterson was third. Hold on.
Fresh ground or dried?
What?
The coffee machine. Ground or dried?
I'm not sure.
Then you better tell me something useful and fast.
You might need the door code out of here. It's 8136.
That'll do.
Would you like cream and sugar with that? Uncle! Uncle!
Anyways, Pennsylvania steel magistrate Brody Masterson Woods III was today announced the winner of the $1.1 billion Stupid Ball Lotto, the largest jackpot in U.S. history. He already has a net worth of $68.4 billion.
Sam, each of Displace's different divisions seem to have their own server farm. I put a program on your OPSAT that will build a little backdoor into their networks.
You want me to upload that to each division server?
I would appreciate it.
Since you ask so nice.
Alright, let's see here. Hans Center Maintenance to displace underscore all Saturday, June 30, 2007. Power system evaluation. We have completed our technical evaluation of our on-site generators. We expect limited power access to the entire building and have upgraded the surge protection to protect the building. When city restores power, we expect immediate restoration of all systems without interrupts.
Good work, Sam. That's the first of their servers. If you can upload that to each of the other ones, I'll be able to snoop around as much as I please.
I'll see what I can do.
Check every computer. From MNN Newswire to subscriber Friday, June 29, 2007. Mason, National Guard stretched thin. Defense Secretary Frank Mason was quoted as saying the National Guard was stretched impossibly thin, with National Guardsmen supplementing regular U.S. Army forces in 11 countries overseas. The recent emergency deployments in 5 states have seriously impaired their ability to defend the people. Check that one already. Doesn't have security.
Let me just get these windows before we go.
Aw, man, I love that. We have to get some of those at City Hall.
Email me and remind me. I'll set you up with a good deal.
So, what did you want to show me?
In the lobby of the Empire State Building, there are 4 brass rondelles, Art Deco pieces. Each rondelle represents one of the 4 disciplines of skyscraper construction.
What, like engineering, financing, real estate?
Machines, concrete, decoration, elevators. Elevators like this one here.
Huh.
Good work, Sam. Now you'll be able to access the central server on the first floor.
This wireless stuff makes life a lot easier.
Yep. Welcome to the Wi-Fi era.
Remember, you're saying that to a guy from the era of hi-fi.
Hi-fi? As in, like, high in fiber?
Don't put me in adult undergarments yet, kid.
Those two things are fundamentally tied together. Stairs are cheaper than elevators, Tom. Why don't we have stairs as the 4th discipline of skyscraper construction?
No one is gonna take the stairs up 70 stories.
And does anyone ever question how much an elevator costs?
Of course not.
Right. And I'll tell you why. Because the cost of an elevator isn't measured by what you get. It's measured by what you avoid. Displace is expensive, Tom. I mean, there's no denying that. But it's not important how much it costs to hire us.
This thing has been hacked. Well, don't look at me, I can't fix it. I'm not asking you to fix it, numbskull. I'm asking you to use your head. Someone messed with this, and we're supposed to be guarding it. Capiche? Nah, I guess it was nothing. Well, whatever it was, it ain't here now. Guess we can write that one off. Should this be off? Not usually, and I'm pretty sure it was on earlier. Pretty sure or sure? Hey, look, something's wrong. Yep, stay sharp. Isn't this supposed to be on? Damn it! Lost contact.
Is New York City thinking about hiring Displace to protect Manhattan?
Oh, God! Yeah!
As far as PMCs go, Displace isn't so bad. But you have no idea what you're getting into.
What do you mean?
Remember the Mafia?
Yeah, I've heard stories.
Well, imagine if instead of a bunch of thick-necked goons with stilettos, the city was indebted to an army of sociopathic snake-eaters who were loyal to the highest bidder.
That doesn't sound good.
It wasn't the barbarians who sacked Rome. It was the legionnaire expatriates who mustered barbarian armies.
They're scaring me.
Get out while you can.
I think I wet my pants.
What's going on? Where are you? Forget it. I don't want to find anything anyway. Crap!
this guy went.
All right, I'll admit it. I'm scared. Stupid damn thing is broken.
Main server room. Where is it?
West wing, bottom floor, next to the R&D labs. But you'll need the server access algorithm.
Way ahead of you, partner.
God, please, don't hurt me.
Hey out there, Raiderland, you're listening to the best station in the city. Don't touch that dial. We got music from morning, noon till night with all your greatest hits here on the station that makes you want to listen.
Is that? I thought I saw something. Nothing here.
Small problem, Sam. A couple staffers got locked between the double doors leading to the server room.
The kind that makes it hard to get through.
Yeah, there might be another way. Looks like there are some heat exchange vents in this part of the building. You might be able to find a way out there if you head through the R&D section.
I'll snoop around.
What is that? Nothing!
How do I access the main server?
Can't get through here. Our doors are malfunctioning.
Is there another way?
Maybe through R&D. Might be a way through the ventilation, into the server room.
Thanks.
I cooperated. Please.
Nothing to report, just wandering around.
Oh, God. Don't do what I think you're gonna do.
Nice, got it. Just keep this.
There's something fishy here.
Nope. Nothing fishy.
What was that I just heard?
At that. Read that.
Good work, Sam. Upload that program to the last server and you'll make me the happiest girl in the world.
You're easy to please.
Access is a girl's best friend.
It's a pretty cushy posting, that's for sure.
But I heard the guy was really annoying.
The guy isn't there anymore. He's out of town.
What, so you're just watching his stuff?
Yeah, emptying his liquor cabinet and playing video games. He's got the new Prince of Persia.
Yeah, I heard it's awesome.
Gonna be game of the year, man.
Can't wait to play it.
Who's that? Who's what? I just saw someone. Down there.
Yeah. Forget it, there's nothing.
Should we call it in just the same?
No. Might have to fill out a form. Nothing here. Looks like I'm being overcautious. Come on out! Can't hide forever.
God, dude.
Way through the server room from this area.
Firing ranges usually have ventilation to clear the smoke. It probably ties into the AC system for the server room.
Good thinking.
Nine 420.
Thanks, Sam. That's the last one. I can't wait to sniff around in Displace's laundry basket. What?
Laundry. I totally forgot.
It's a shooting range.
Okay, this time I got it for sure. Hot, neutral, ground. Got it all sorted out.
I'm gonna sort you out if you don't open that damn door.
No, I mean it. Bingo.
Bingo?
God, okay. That's not my fault. That's definitely caused by the black.
Damn! It looks like someone has shunted the data we need off the server. Login name M-Netich.
Milan Netich?
That name is coming up an awful lot, but we still don't have anything on him.
Probably a pseudonym. I'll see if I can find out who he really is.
In any case, we need to get access to his computer. His office should be on the upper floor somewhere.
Sorry to interrupt, but
I see it.
power's coming back on.
I see it, Grim.
You got company. You might want to...
I see it.
Alright, well, as I was saying, and we'll call that an episode here. Next episode, we'll make our way up and see what we got. So, until next time, friends, stay true to yourselves, follow your hearts, stay human, stay healthy, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.